Oh, dude, that was a huge win for the Marlies. A very impressive performance. I mean, to go out there and get a victory like that for guys who are out of the lineup like Andreas Johnson and Andrew Campbell and Stuart Percy, just so good. Percy's definitely back in the lineup, dude. No, shut up, dude. It's supposed to be an inspiration. The Toronto Marlies win 5-1 over the Albany Devils, and the series is now 3-2 for the Marlies, heading back to Toronto. So, what have we talked about? The Marlies style, just shots and goals all the time. Devils style, but it definitely seemed like it was going to be wide open early. In the first minute, the Marlies leave Antoine Bibeau all by himself. He makes a huge save and prevents the Devils from getting an early lead. Second minute, we're not even 2 minutes into the game. Kasperi Kapanen is along the wall. He feeds William Nylander breakaway, and he is stopped by Scott Wedgwood. We got ourselves a game. And by a game, I mean the shots were 6-6 at the end of one, so it was a Devils game. But the Marlies took 2 penalties in the first period to the Devils 1, and that was huge that they left the first period scoreless. Just a minute 18 into the second period, Joseph Blandisi gets a penalty for delay of game, Marlies power play. Just 5 seconds in, Connor Carrick puts it on. He continues to be the AHL's leading scorer in these playoffs. 1-0 Marlies. 5 goals for him. Obviously, I encourage you to watch the highlights that I'll put down underneath. It's on Marlies TV, which is the Marlies YouTube channel. But we see the fear that the Marlies have put in the Devils in the few of the goals tonight. Carrick's got the puck, and you got to be worried about Carrick when he's got the puck. But TJ Brennan is right there, and he's edging away from Carrick ever so slowly. And of course, he's edging towards the TJ Brennan spot that so many teams have fallen for this year. Marlies got options at the point, and they score a goal on Scott Wedgwood. A few minutes later, barely 5 minutes into the second, Severson takes a penalty, slashing. 2 minutes for you can't do that Marlies power play. On the power play, Connor Carrick has the puck, gives it to Mark Arcobello. Arcobello's thinking about it. What's he going to do? Is he going to give it back to Connor Carrick? He's going to murk ya. Nope, he puts it right beside the net to Josh Levo, and Josh Levo can send it across the slot to TJ Brennan to blast it in, but he doesn't because we forgot all about Connor Brown right in front. He bangs it in. 2-0 Marlies. Just a lethal power play. So many options on it. Kind of hilarious. They went 0 for 8 just a couple games ago. The reason I brought up penalties earlier, the Marlies 2-1 disadvantage in the first, the penalties were 5-2 in the second period. Extremely undisciplined period for Albany. 2 delay of game penalties, one of them for a face-off violation, which I kind of hate that penalty, but whatever. Look, you can't always predict officiating, which is why you got to take advantage of the chances when you get them. And the Marlies have. But we'll get to that a little bit more later. We're not even done the second period yet. Rich Clune, Dickey, he's got the puck. Sends it across the ice to Nikita Soshnikov. Woo! The Nature Boy, Nick Flair, gets his 4th of the playoffs. Marlies are up 3-0. Wrap this thing up. Oh wait, we can't wrap it up because the game's not over and the second period's not over, and Thompson scores on Antoine Bibeau. Now it's a 3-1 game, and all of a sudden I feel a little silly. What is it the anniversary of again? Luckily, the Marlies are able to hold it together. Brendan Leipzig gets a nice feed from Josh Levo. He snipes it, and now it is 4-1. Exactly the lead you want in the third period. Speaking of the Marlies getting the benefit of the doubt when it comes to calls, the 4-1 goal, let's just call it what it is. That was directly because of the refs. Don't believe me? Go watch. The Devils tried to send the puck around the net. They couldn't because the official got in the way. Levo sends it in front for Leipzig, and they had no chance. And all of a sudden, the Devils find themselves with a 3-0 deficit with under 9 minutes to go. Just over 2 minutes to go, Levo is rewarded for his generosity on that play, gets the empty netter, and the Marlies win 5-1. Now look, if I were an Albany fan, I might be a little cheesed. Because despite what we often think, officials aren't stupid. Which is why maybe Marc-Andre Grignani shouldn't have got that abusive official penalty at the end of the game. But also, they know the Marlies have been getting the lion's share of the calls over the last couple games. Don't be shocked if Game 6, which, by the way, Saturday afternoon in Ricoh Coliseum, don't be surprised if in Game 6, the calls start going the other way. And yes, the Marlies will have the home crowd on the side, but I like to think that the team facing elimination often gets the benefit of the doubt from the officials. No one wants to be the ref that got a team eliminated. Oh, I'm not saying that's how it should work. I'm just saying that a lot of the time, that's how it works. Question of the game. The Marlies won 7-2 in Game 4 and 5-1 in Game 5. What has changed and who has been the most improved Marlie? I'm going to say Mark Arcobello because it was just a couple videos ago, I think. I was saying, which one of the Marlies forwards is going to score a goal? An occasional goal. We got Brennan doing the work. We got Connor Carrick doing the work. Even Victor Louvre scoring on occasion. Who's going to step up front? Arcobello has, and he had another 3 assists in this one. Granted, one of them was on an empty netter. All right, whatever, 2. And the 2 assists that weren't on the empty netter, power play assists. Mark Arcobello's got to get rolling to get the power play rolling. He's rolling. Power play's rolling. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to. Tell all your friends. Brand new Panacle Pizza Steve Dangle podcast down below, as well as the highlights. And I'm running out of breath, and I need to catch it because game 6.